Entrepreneurs are people who have unending drive.
Somebody who has a lot of passion to want to build something that doesn't already exist and be willing to persevere to its success.
They come in all shapes and sizes, men and women, young and old, but they all have one consistent theme throughout, and that's a dream business opportunity that they're willing to take a chance on.
After the Great Chicago Fire, it enabled a lot of people to really start building out this city again. So you had the Galvins, which eventually the Motorola's, the Wards, the Sears, the Wrigleys. It was just so easy for them to take advantage of our plain landscape. From there, you had entrepreneurs that were born.
The businesses whose names are on buildings here in Chicago were startups once upon a time and built by really great entrepreneurs. The young entrepreneurs of today who have a vision and a dream, someday their names will be on buildings. Their companies will be employing thousands of people in Chicago. That's what we need to focus on.
Jerry Roper approached me and said, we need a new generation of leaders from the Chicago civic community who have experience in venture capital and entrepreneurship to help create an entity that's going to help startups throughout Chicago.
Chicagoland Entrepreneurial Center was a great opportunity to identify with the entrepreneurial community and really live up to the legacy of the Chamber of Commerce, which was growing companies.
It would be an enormous task to put something together that really would stand as an institution for entrepreneurs. What it's become is really a helping hand, something for entrepreneurs to rely upon, to lean on.
The CEC is there to build high-growth, sustainable companies that will have a significant impact on Chicago's economy. And they do this by bringing together people with time, talent, financial resources.
If I were starting a business now, the first place I would go would be the CEC. The CEC opens up great opportunities for financing, guidance, contacts.
One of the great values the CEC has to offer entrepreneurs is the ability to help them get their first contract and go where we have relationships with Fortune 100 and 500 CEOs who will take meetings with somebody who may have only been in business for 6 months.
What entrepreneurs often lack is a hit-you-in-the-gut, credible source of what it's really going to be take to start, build, and grow a business. The CEC is it. It is authentic, it is real advice.
The CEC connected us with the CEO and founder of one of the largest payroll providers in the country, and we flat out showed him what we had to offer, and he said, here's what it would take for me to be interested in reselling your products and services. And that kind of direct feedback from someone who has lived that industry is irreplaceable. You can't get that anywhere else.
Mentors have been absolutely amazing for us. They ask the tough questions. They're able to just look at your business from an objective point of view, which you need as an entrepreneur.
Us young entrepreneurs, we need guidance, we need mentors, we need leaders like CEC, like Chamber of Commerce to say, this is how you do it.
I've been able to meet some great advisors, and I don't think my company would be where it's at today if I didn't have those opportunities.
I've always felt that what we need to do is take the beacon and open it up a lot wider.
The state of Illinois needs entrepreneurism. They need vision and they need life. And that's what the CEC can bring to these other communities.
The folks we need to support don't just live inside the Chicago city walls either. I think the Cluster Acceleration Program expanding statewide is exciting.
The CAP program has identified some clear industry clusters where there's a comparable strength and where there's opportunity for sustainable growth.
Pulling people across industry clusters makes it an even stronger area to build ideas, share ideas, and build companies.
I have that support and can take that to Rockford and say, listen, I've got some great mentors. I've got people to hook you up with in Chicago that can help the city of Rockford grow, but it also helps Chicago grow.
The CEC is the central address for entrepreneurs in Chicago. They've created a place where everybody wants to tie in.
Universities can't operate in isolation. We have to engage our students in experiential learning so they really understand the realities of launching, growing, and sustaining high-growth businesses. We partner with someone like CEC to bring our students and alumni to the creative entrepreneurs in Chicago.
Our idea is to help create the ecosystem to make sure that startups and entrepreneurs want to be in Chicago to grow their business into a larger entity.
Doing business with entrepreneurs is important. It requires corporations to think differently about how they grow and the importance of engaging the broader community in that growth and development.
So I've been working with the Chicagoland Entrepreneurial Center for almost a decade. And they were there for me, in the very beginning, day one, when I had no business plan and no customers, and they helped me raise money. They helped me find customers. As I've grown as an entrepreneur, they've stuck by me.
We really need to get together and stand behind our startup ventures, our new entrepreneurs, our small businesses, and help them grow to be big businesses.
To me, the CEC is the real deal, period.